Oh, I don't know. This team is the team that's best in 2K. That wins like everything. Why his name's Trophy. Yeah, he wins singles every year. Shit. Play some defense, we'll win. Defense. Play defense!
Live from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, the home of the Thunder, we're broadcasting from the Chesapeake
Defense
Energy
the whole
Arena.
game.
The excitement of the NBA is on the way. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined
Our Perkins gonna win because we're home. See?
Next to me,
I
Clark
lied.
and Steve Kerr in the booth.
Yes, it is random.
We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. One of the guys we'll be watching out for today, Kevin Durant.
I think what I like about Durant, guys, is his ability to create his own shot. He's got those long arms. He's about 6'10". He can create space off the dribble, and then he shoots that ball with a high release. So there's
ball.
nothing you can do. Just try to challenge the shot and hope he misses.
Well, he'll give you a 30-piece bucket, a 40-piece bucket, and at the end of the game, he's giving you a clutch bucket. That's what KD is. He is a scorer, personified. There's nothing he can't do to put the ball in the basket.
You look at Oklahoma City.
And guys, you know, no matter what happens today, I bet they'll be happy to have this game behind them because it's the third one they've played in the past 4 days, and they've got to be ready for a breather.
And that's the hard part of a game like this, Clark. You're right. I mean, making sure your focus is on winning this game, not just getting through it. Very easy to have a letdown when you're fatigued.
And Ibaka slams it in.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
It was a great dunk and also a great game we've got here.
And here's Westbrook after the three-pointer from Cephalosha. And Westbrook gets it to go. Westbrook's got his first 2 points.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
Yeah, me too, Clark. I think anytime you have success pounding the ball inside, you got to continue to go to the well.
You know, one thing with Scott Brooks, guys, he's very consistent with his message. You listen in on those timeouts. It's all about getting stops. Defense, 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 and letting their offense come from that.
To the wing right side. Oklahoma City moving it around. Durant. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line. Serge Ibaka picks one up there. The Thunder shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
Well, with
Run
a team
away from the
percentage of
rebound.
81% from the line on the season, this is one of the best free throw shooting teams in the NBA.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
And Clark, you mentioned Brooks' single-mindedness. He stayed pretty constant with his rotations, too.
And there's no doubt players appreciate knowing their role, but, you know, a lot of critics have been surprised at how Brooks has stuck to his lineups. Some lineups that didn't seem to be all that effective. You know, his usual starting lineup with Cephalosha and Perkins on the floor hasn't been their best in terms of plus-minus, but Brooks very loyal to his starting group.
Rejected by Ibaka. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Throws it up high. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
And bounce.
Stolen by Westbrook. Can't hit. Great D that time from Durant. Looking at Oklahoma City, they took the win in their last game against Detroit.
Kevin Durant is one of the most laid-back and easygoing guys you'll meet in the NBA, but don't be fooled. He's as fiery a competitor on the court as anyone else in the league. He's a superstar because he has the talent, but also the drive.
Lamb, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
And Ibaka slams it in.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Executed to perfection.
I don't think we're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Well, unless you're the team getting dunked on, of course.
Lamb dishes to Cephalosha. Oklahoma City gets it back. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Perkins kicks to Lamb. Chance there to take the lead, missing. And I think when you talk about the drive of Kevin Durant, Clark, it all comes from his love of the game.
I love watching Kevin Durant play. He is such a special talent, and you can see the inherent joy that he has in playing the game. I mean, it's palpable, it's obvious. He's a big-time gym rat, and he just loves to work on the game and continue to refine his skills. He's a joy to watch.
Lamb, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Lamb, good.
Drop that one in as soft as a feather using the finger roll.
.52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And stolen by Perkins. There's the foul. It's on Jeremy Lamb. That's his first foul. Russell Westbrook in for Lamb. Cephalosha. They get the rebound. Perkins, the pass to Westbrook. Westbrook with the steal.
That was really retarded.
Durant attacking. Dishes it to Perkins. Outside Westbrook. Knocked away. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Durant. Uses both hands to slam it down.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
Oklahoma City shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Well, with a team percentage of 81% from the line on the season, this is one of the best free throws.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Thunder. They're up by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the
Playing good right now. It's just because we're playing good people. If this was against last team, we'd be up at like
Neither
20
team
already.
able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Oklahoma City?
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Well, the other thing I like is defensively, they're causing turnovers, and that's allowing them to get into transition.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Thunder. On the wings at Cephalosha and KD, Kevin Durant. Ibaka at the 4 with Perkins at the pivot. And it's Lamb in at the 1. Left side, Ibaka. The feed to Durant. There's the dish to Westbrook. Here's Cephalosha. Three-pointer. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists now tonight.
You know, with the recent success of Oklahoma City, you forget that in Kevin Durant's first season, they started out going
Called for it and you weren't open.
29. And I tell you what, you talk about their success, it's due to the resilience and perseverance and leadership of Kevin Durant and the rest of those guys.
6 on the shot clock. Durant kicks to Cephalosha. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
There's some good defense for you. I mean, for somebody who's as good at shooting the 3 as he is, you need a defender who's equally adept at guarding against it. That was well done.
Well, then they picked the right guy to put on him.
Well, there is a culture of hard work, as Clark was talking about, and the perseverance for this Oklahoma City Thunder organization. Their star players, Steve, get a lot of credit, but it's the whole organization, don't you think?
No question. It's the culture that was set. Scott Brooks has
Yeah, I forgot to do that.
To kind of establish that atmosphere in the locker room. And they have players who just want to work and want to get better. And when you have a large group of people all with that same approach, you're going to be very successful.
Russell Westbrook in for the Thunder.
And with a quick chance here, let's take a look now at some of the numbers for Ibaka. He's averaging 15 points a game, 8 rebounds, and over 2.5 blocks. He's been at his most dynamic, no question about it. Almost impossible.
Westbrook can't hit fucking
I agree. Not the guy you want to have to go up against right now. I mean, who knows when he'll cool off. These runs of his can last a while.
And he sinks the second.
I think Westbrook may be the most explosive player in the game right now. I mean, you got Wade, Kobe, Derrick Rose, but I think Russell Westbrook, with his speed and quickness, is probably
What a
the
stupid
guy.
pass. Horrible pass.
And Ibaka slams it in.
Yeah, he went for a little extra on that one.
Well, he usually doesn't finish soft, obviously. You know, he can when necessary, sure, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that.
And Westbrook, really a freak athlete. Clark, a terrific dunker.
Yeah, he's a guy you would just love to see in the dunk contest, Kevin. But he says he's more of a game dunker and might not shine in the exhibition type format. And I can understand that. The dunks that Russell does in games are so vicious and so posterizing that it's hard to create that same type of tenacity and energy in a contest. So I think there are some guys that are more geared towards dunking in games than winning dunk contests.
Here's Cephalosha. Oklahoma City the rebound. Oklahoma City moving it around. For 3, Westbrook. And he gets the bucket. Westbrook's got 4 points in the quarter.
And their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second quarter.
Well, the lead being maintained will not be a problem if they keep shooting the way they have so far.
Well, I love it. He gets there first, absorbs the contact. Nice play defensively.
No fluff there. He took that one right in the chest.
Lamb, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Now here's Lamb, covered by Cephalosha. Lets the 3 fly. Another shot. Lets it go from deep.
Another excellent B, man. Jeremy Lamb sucks fucking too.
Strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more of those and this lead will be double digits.
Durant dishes to Cephalosha. Off target from outside.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide open look.
And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. And let's look now at which teams have been the hottest offensively for the past 10 games. Number 1, the Thunder.
Well, this is only a trend over a few games out of a very, very long season. But the coach has got to be pleased that his team has been able to score big with some consistency.
Well, he wasn't phased at all by the bigger man on him. And on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Lamb passes to Durant. To the left wing. No luck.
What's set up on the right side? I don't know why you're setting up on the human side. That's
And
just
going
stupid.
against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
But we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two teams last year. That was fun to watch.
Just set up on the right because they're playing zone the whole time.
Violation. Not very careful there.
That way they can't bait anything. They're just
35 seconds left in the second quarter. And Lamb kicks to Ibaka. To the paint. No good from Lamb.
That's
had to miss
terrific
that.
defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
It's Durant on the wing. That's blocked.
get out of here. I'm
And
Jeremy
out of
Lamb.
bounds as the Thunder gain possession. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first half. Westbrook with it. Guarded now by Durant. Just 3 to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Westbrook. The shot no good. And it.
Bravo, 3 for 10. B, 2 for 8.
And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. You have to like what we're seeing from Sefolosha.
Yeah, he's been a revelation here tonight, Clark, scoring almost at will there in the half.
Hard to imagine he'll keep it up for the next 2 quarters, but you never know.
That's so fucking stupid.
Ibaka at the 4 with Perkins at the pivot. On the wings, it's Sefolosha and KD, Kevin Durant. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Here's Sefolosha. And it's blocked by Sefolosha. Westbrook kicks to Durant.
Whatever.
But they get it back. Just 2 to shoot.
Rebound.
Kept alive. Tries again.
Come on. Just go set up on the right side. I'm serious. Just set it up on the right side the entire game.
Well, he's a spot-up
Don't try to do anything else.
He's one of those guys who, if you give him
That's what they're going to give us.
That's
Just
all it
take
takes. He will
Well,
let
they
it
change.
fly and frequently knock down that shot.
You know, something else with him, you can't forget about his skill as a pull-up shooter. I mean, you give him too much room, and he won't hesitate for a second to raise up and spray you with that J.
And the Thunder making a switch here.
Get off.
Brooks checked in.
Agility leads to thievery there as he's got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Plays like that are telling the story of this game for me so far, Clark. They cannot afford to hand over any more easy points like that.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game.
Why can't you just go lock onto him? You have to hold LT on him.
High octane for
Hold
sure.
LT on him.
Turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
Just stand next to him, hold LT, so your guy's just guarding him with opening on him.
The then Sonics, now Thunder, took Westbrook at the 4 spot, and a lot of people thought that was a reach, but I'll tell you what, you redo the
Why would
draft
that?
right now,
Oh, it's on
he has a
Sefolosha.
legitimate case of being
I thought it was on
the number
Perkins'
1 pick.
stupid ass flop. That he's
Open
like
in
no
on every
chance
one
of
of your
getting the
first 3
charge.
shots to start the second half.
Well, Clark, back to that 2008 draft, Westbrook had played kind of a combo guard at UCLA, and there were some questions, I think, among a lot of scouts and personnel guys' minds about his ability to become a full-time point guard.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting. I think you always have to look at players, not just for what they might become, but what are they when they get to you. And Russell was a guy who was athletic, aggressive, hungry to get better. And when you've got those attributes in his athleticism, you're going to be a difference maker in the league, and he's proven that to be the case.
And then Durant with the dunk.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
If he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Here's Westbrook. Pass to Durant. Comes up empty down low.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebounding.
Well, you have to rebound to win, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And Westbrook, here we go. No good. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. He kicks it to Sefolosha.
Oh my gosh, who hit that?
Over to the wing. Outside Westbrook. Durant dishes to Sefolosha. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant.
Remember, you have Deadeye.
Durant's got 3 assists tonight.
And defensively, they're starting to look for answers because
Not
ever
with
since
Deadeye.
halftime, they've been disjointed out there.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Ibaka. It's Durant on the wing. Pass to Perkins. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Out to Ibaka. Sefolosha passes to Durant. Shot clock at 6. That's good. Durant's got 8 points in the quarter.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Butler's checked in. Well, small forwards that can rebound the ball, such an asset to any team in the NBA. With now a look at the top rebounding wing.
Our ball. Good.
Kevin Durant third.
You know, the work they do on the boards is such a big part of all these players' games. They play much bigger than the grand majority of small forwards in this league.
And I think it's an area that they all take pride in, Steve. They know they can score. That's expected of their position. But where you separate yourself is going after rebounds. And these guys are
They're in bag because they weren't.
excel in that part of the game.
Here's Cephalosha. Butler against Butler. He dishes it to Ibaka. And the call will go against Caron Butler. That is his first foul of the game. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Butler. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the third. Durant kicks to Ibaka. Shot clock at 5. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession.
A nice play to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I tell you what, guys, if he gets there a fraction earlier, that's a steal.
And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Remember, you have dead eye though, man. Just abuse that shit when you have it.
Yeah, he definitely saw some things that were not working for them out there. And now he's going to make some
All you gotta do is like make a move and then shoot it. It's a safe shot every time.
Something to change out there.
Possible to cover Durant unless
Under
the
trailing
person's like
by
locked
14. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Durant for 3. And that comes off the assist by Russell.
You weren't dead eye.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today,
That's
but
an A+
it hasn't really
shot.
translated to the scoreboard
B+,
yet.
whatever in this
There's the double team with Westbrook.
thing.
Plenty of
Can't
daylight
cover
in that
it.
shot.
Unless you're locking it down.
Got the lead up to 14 now.
You've got to just be on it at all times. That's why Durant, all you got to do is just make one move.
you could possibly ask for, guys.
Now's the time to put the pedal to the metal, boys. Keep firing those deep balls and build that lead up.
Ibaka outside. For the 3. No good. Here's Durant. Can't get it to go. Well, through
Up by
3 quarters
12,
of
let's not
play,
choke this
down.
away. They start with it, right?
And as we end the third quarter, a
Good
double-digit
D, play
deficit
efficient off.
will make it tough to come back. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Ran outside at the 3 with a
Yeah,
play
follow
on the
him.
power forward.
Gotta
Backcourt
keep
is Westbrook
switch
and
good.
Cephalosha. And it's Perkins in at the 5 spot.
Yeah, but you had to switch anyways because he got off and you're close. Got to do that.
It's Durant on the wing. Defended by Durant. On the money with the open jumper. Durant's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Thunder. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the
I
hustle stats
should have just went
for
up or
Oklahoma
did
City.
something.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And another
Lucky you
area
didn't lose
where
that
they've
ball.
done a great job tonight is forcing the
Fuck.
issue defensively
And then it's just- it's
getting
coming.
some steals.
I don't know where
You can't keep
Cephalosha
banging
was.
those home if you give them that much space.
Perkins with a screen on Westbrook.
Oh, good.
And the
I thought it was on
foul called
us.
Russell Westbrook. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Durant against Durant. And he banks in the layup. Durant's got 10 points here in the second half.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
That's been so critical.
Bucks,
Clark,
why is
because
Cephalosha
whenever they
playing
have
off of
gotten the ball into the
Cephalosha?
paint, it's resulted in points, it seems like.
Makes no sense.
Looking at Oklahoma City, they took the win in their last game against the Detroit Pistons. Double team on Westbrook. Outside for Durant. Shot clock at 6. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and it'll go to the line.
You know, really hard to try to compare Kevin Durant to somebody. I mean, it might come from who he says he modeled his game after.
We're fine. I'm just gonna fucking make sure Cephalosha's guarding Cephalosha.
Growing up as a youngster.
I gotta get on.
One thing Durant shared in common with Bird, a deadly outside shot, even under pressure.
Yeah, I love his unflappable nature. Kevin Durant just seems unfazed during pressure times of the games, and I think even more so, he just enjoys it. He wants that pressure. He wants the ball in his hands.
And stolen by Cephalosha.
That was really a gift there. A nice steal, but probably a pass that shouldn't have been made in the first place.
Fuck me, I was so late on that, and then he read it. I was so freaking late.
That's good. Durant's got 13
Why don't
points.
you stay in your charge
animation?
animation?
You know, when the size advantage is that pronounced,
like your guy
that's
moved
exactly what you should
that-
do offensively.
like set it
in that
and then
situation.
move.
Take it strong to the middle.
Westbrook dishes to Cephalosha. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball.
Make smart
Goes out of
passes. Why is he passing to you? Double team. Hit it.
Westbrook double team.
Well, now I'm in
6 to shoot. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Cephalosha. No good from outside.
I think the lead they've built here, guys, is in large part due to what they've done on the boards.
Absolutely. I mean, they have a plus 10 advantage in rebounds, and they've been in total control of the backboard.
For 3, Westbrook. Perkins pulls it in. Thunder trailing by 6. It's Durant on the wing. Back to Westbrook. .156 left in the fourth quarter.
ball. That's off of them.
And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Butler's checked in.
Need help here. I'm stuck in my stupid ass dribble. Alright.
Feeds to Cephalosha. Now Butler. Shot clock at 6. The 3. Good. And the Thunder lead by 9.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're losing by 9. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter.
Maybe they're calling timeouts constantly. You got the cap card on this time, right?
Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Scott Brooks said to his team. He talked about their problems at the free throw line, but tried not to make too big a deal out of it. He said, listen, if we keep getting to the line, the ball will start going through the net. The important thing is keep getting there. Maybe that'll take a little pressure off them, guys.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Westbrook drives in, and he lobs it up toward the rim, and it's slammed in by Perkins.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
I would call it an irate finish even.
Back to Butler. Durant kicks to Ibaka. Perkins. The shot misses. Excellent D there from Perkins. Westbrook with it. Caron Butler covering. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Stolen by Westbrook. Money!
Boy, they're defense making an impact here late, Kevin.
And straight off the steal, Clark, a perfectly run fast break ends in a slam dunk.
Yeah, that could be a huge 4-point swing in this game.
Well, they're passing to Durant. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Durant drawing the double team. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That will get him his fourth foul of the game. Russell Westbrook in for Oklahoma City. 5 to shoot. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, I love it. He gets there first, absorbs the contact. Nice play defensively.
No flop there. He took that one right in the chest.
Durant just inside the line. Goes back up. Perkins. And
Let
the
that happen
officials
next
whistle a
time.
foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
If you got shit on by a computer Durant, and then it would have been a 2-point game if the free throws are impossible to hit, and then they tie it, think about that.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coaches happy with the outcome. This team kept their emotions in check and got it done.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark, Stephen Doris, and the rest of the crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining.
Someone disputed something.